Hello, welcome again to India Edu tutorials. In our previous classes, we have discussed in details the concepts of simple and compound interest. Today, let's solve some examples related to compound interest. First example is Raman obtained a loan of rupees 5,000 against some security. If the rate of interest is 2.5% per annum compounded annually, find the interest paid by him at the end of 3 years. Now, because the interest is compounded annually and we need to find out the interest, that is, we need to find out the compound interest. And formula to calculate compound interest is amount plus principal. But we are given only with principal amount over here, that is 5,000, because on this amount the loan was obtained, so this is our principal amount. And to calculate the amount, the formula is P into 1 plus R divided by 100 to the power n. Now P is the principal on which the interest is being paid, so it's 5,000 into 1 plus rate percent. Rate percent is 2.5 over here upon 100 into n. N is the number of years, which is 3 over here. So 5,000 into, solving this you will get 1.0768, and after multiplication you will get 5384.45 rupees. Now this is our amount, that is the amount which Raman has to pay at the end of the year. But we need to calculate interest. So simple, use this equation, that is compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. Sorry, it's minus over here. Amount minus principal. Amount is 5384.45 minus principal, which is 5,000. So 5,000, which gives us 34.45 rupees as the answer. Now let's have another example. Another example is simple interest on a certain sum for 4 years at 7.5% per annum is rupees 95 less than the simple interest on the same sum for 3.5 years at 10% per annum. Find the sum. In our previous classes, we have discussed about the formula which is used when different cases are there and we need to find out change in simple interest. So formula for that is change in SI is equal to product of fixed parameters divided by 100 into product of different variables. Now in this case, change in simple interest, it is given 95 because simple interest is 95 rupees less as compared to the second case. So change in SI is given 95 rupees, and for case 1, say principal is given by P1, rate by R1 and time by T1. Now P1, we know over here that our sum is same. So let's suppose that it's P. R1 in first case is given as 7.5 and T1 in first case is given 4. Similarly, in case 2, P2 is the principal, which is P again. R2 is different, which is over here 10%, that is 10, and T2 given is 3.5 year. Now putting the values in this formula will give us 95 is equal to product of fixed parameters. Now fixed parameter is only P over here, so P divided by 100 into product of difference of the variables. Now we are having different our different variables are R1, T1, R2 and T2. So their product and their difference would be R1 T1 minus R2 T2. Here we need to find out the sum, which is P by 100. R1 is 7.5 into 4 minus 10 into 3.5, which gives us P divided by 100 into 7.5 into 4 is 30 minus 35, which gives us P upon 100 into 5. Now 35 minus 30 is 5, and we are avoiding this minus sign because we just need to see the change, which gives us 20, that is 95 into 20 is equal to P. 95 into 20 is 1900, the value of P. So our sum is rupees 1900. For more tutorials, stay tuned with indiaedu.com. Depreciation is one of the terms which is used in problems related to interest. Now, what is depreciation? Decrease in any value of any object with time is known as depreciation. Now, the value of any object decreases with time, we all know that, but it decreases because of wear and tear of that object. Thus, formula to calculate the actual value after a period of time is given by V1 equal to V0 into 1 minus R divided by 100 to the power n. Here V1 is the new value which is calculated after depreciating the amount. V0 is the old value, or say original value. R is the rate percent at which its value is decreasing, and n is the time. Now we also come across the questions related to population. The formulas used to calculate the population are similar to the compound interest problem. The only difference with the questions related to population is that when we solve problems related to compound interest, then it only increases. So when a population increases, then we use compound interest formula to calculate the effect on the population. And when the population is decreasing, then we use this depreciation formula in these problems. Now, if there is a repayment of debt in equal installments, say you have taken rupees 1000 from anyone, and now you have to repay those thousand bucks in equal installments, say 50 bucks every month, then how much time you will take, or what would be the borrowed amount you need to find out, then it can be calculated from this formula, which is represented by M, that is the amount you borrowed, is equal to NA. N represents the total time, A here represents the installment amount, plus RA, R the rate percentage at which you have borrowed that amount, divided by 100 into Y. Y represents the number of installments per year. That is, you need to make 3 installments a year, 5 installments a year, 6 installments or 12 installments, into n minus 1 divided by 2. I hope you have understood these concepts related to simple interest and compound interest. Please stay tuned with indiaedu.com for more tutorials.